Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Ant, one half of Delinquent Duo here, coming at you with a Tri-Brigade Spright combo video today. And I wanted to bring this to you all because the last video I did showed off the Tri-Brigade Spright deck profile, but I thought I would give this combo video to you all so that way I can further explain my theory behind this deck and it helps justify some of the choices that I make within my deck list, because you know, a lot of it seems very slim, but really this is a very consistent list, and I'm going to show you guys my theory and reasons behind that today. So if you guys do enjoy this content, please be sure to give us a like and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about this deck in particular, and I hope you guys enjoy all of that. So let's get into some of the theory of why this deck is so good in my opinion. So as we see right here in the top row of all these monsters, these are pretty much going to be the interruptions that you want to end on by doing your combo. So a lot of the hands that you'll see are going to lead you to a combination of 2 or 3 of these various interruptions, and you can all mix and match depending on what hand that you had. Basically, the theory behind the deck is you want to end on at least a bounce, some follow-up, and a negate. So like, by bounce I mean like spot removal, so any one of these guys, and with the negates I'm talking about Totally Awesome or a number 65. The deck size is obviously just 40 cards. We can keep it very slim and consistent, and we have 14 1-card starters. So you can consider all of these 1-card starters to get you into either your Spright combo or a Tri-Brigade combo. So this is 14 cards, and if your opening hand is 5 cards, you have pretty much a 90% chance to see at least one of these guys in your hand. So pairing these 14 starters with our 14 extenders gives us an 80% chance to see at least one starter and one extender, and that will get you into combos where you can access almost all three engines if you need it, and sets up really nice follow-up and a lot of nice negates. So like I said, with these 28 cards, you have an 80% chance to see at least 2 of them in your opening hand, and when you get into combinations of 3, that's when you could really play through a lot of different hand traps and push through a lot of boards, and it's also one of the reasons why this deck can OTK so cleanly as well. Okay, so for the first 2 card combination I'm going to show you guys, it's going to end on a board of Elf, Toad, Double Dragon Lords, and Smashers, and this is a board that I like doing when I'm like blindly going first into an opponent. Okay, so starting out with this hand, I'm going to activate Fractal in order to send the Kit. Then Kit effect will send the Nerval, and Nerval will add the KRS, and then I will activate the Starter to special summon Blue, and then the Blue effect will special summon the Jet, and then the Jet effect will add the Spright Smashers, and then I will use both of the Spright monsters to go into Gigantic, and then use the Gigantic effect to detach that, send the Swap Frog, then Swap Frog to send another copy of Swap Frog. Then just using both of these, we're going to link into Spright Elf. Then we can use the Elf effect to bring back the Swap Frog, and then use Swap Frog effect to dump the Ronin Totem. Then you can use the Ronin Totem to banish, special summon the Yai, normal summon a Keras, and banish 2 for a simple Double Dragon Lords. Then we can use the effect of Swap Frog to bounce this back to our hand, which gives us some follow-up. And then, of course, turn your frogs into the Toad. And this is how you have the board of Smashers, plus Keras, and all of these guys. So here's another variation of the 2-card combination that I showed earlier, but this one is going to end on Revolt instead of double Dragon Lords. So we are going to use Fractal Effect again and get Kit, Nerval, add Keras, and then we can normal summon Keras this time because we have blue in hand to special summon to search Jet, and then Jet special summon to search either Smashers or Starter. Depends on what you were going for. And then we can overlay both of these to go into Gigantic. And then Gigantic special summon, of course, the best Spright card, which is Toad. Toad effect could dump another Toad. Then use both of these guys. This board looks a little awkward because you kind of just have Keras chilling there the whole time until the last second. So then we can get Elf, and then Elf effect will bring back the Frog, and then Frog will jump Ronin. And then if you remember the board state from last time, at this point we did Keras to banish 2 and then bounce it back, but this time we are going to just use Ronin Totem, a banishing swap, and going into the Toad. And then, since we're going to link this off anyways, we're just going to use Keras to banish 2. Keras banishes 2 to special summon our Bear, and then you can link those into Blossom. And then you will search, and then you get the Revolt and put 1 back. So this is nice because you end on 2 forms of banishes plus follow up with the Revolt, and this is something nice that you can do because again it plays around Super Poly for now, and a nice play that you could do is like use the Smashers and like banish your blue or whatever, because you really won't need them that much. And then you could also banish your Blossom off of the field, and then this also makes it so that way you can activate Revolt and still bring this Blossom back along. So for the next 2-card combination I'm going to show you is, these are pretty much 2 of the best starters in your deck by themselves, but in combination they can do some pretty interesting things. So this is one of the boards that you could theoretically set up against something like Tier Elements. So we're going to begin, like we always do, with just a Fractal, getting you through the Tri-Brigade lineup, Kit, Nerval, adding Keras, and again, it's really nice when you have another Tri-type in your hand. So Keras is going to so then we're going to normal summon Nimble Beaver, and Nimble Beaver special summon the Nimble Beaver. And at this point we could go into our Gigantic, but we are going to actually use both of those to go into the Blossom, and then use Blossom's effect to special summon the Keras. Then we can actually banish 4 and go into the Omen, the Omen effect. If your opponent has stuff on their field, you can obviously Omen at this point, but we are also just using the Omen to link off those 2 monsters into an Elf. Then we can use the Omen and the Blossom. So Omen is going to add us a DD Crow, Blossom is going to draw 1 and put 1 back. Then we can use the Elf effect to bring back the Kit, and then use the Kit effect to banish 2 to go into the double Dragon Lords, and then overlay both of these into Gigantic, then use the Gigantic effect to special summon our blue, our jet, adding smashers or adding starter, and then both of these to go into the number 65. Okay, so I kind of also want to do some like random 2-card combinations, so I'm just going to roll dice, and these are 1 through 6, and I'll just pick the combination of 2 that I see. So we have a 4 and a 6, so that'll be 4 and 6, and let's try to find a combo with these two. For this 2-card combo, we're going to start by normal summoning Kit and special summoning blue, and then blue effect will add jet, then we could special summon jet. Jet effect will add a starter, we could activate starter to special summon a red, and then use both of these to go into a gigantic, use the gigantic effect, detaching Kit, special summon Karas. Then we can use the Kit effect to send Nerval, and Nerval will add Fractal, and then you can use Fractal to send Nimble Beaver, and then use these two to go into Elf. Then use Karas effect to banish 2. To go into the Blossom. Then use the Elf to bring back Kit. Use both of these to go into Bear. Then use the Kit to banish 2 for double Dragon Lords, and use both of these to go into a second Blossom, and just search the Revolt. So with this end board, we have the Elf, double Dragon Lords, Blossom, and Red. Elf can get us our follow-up of the Spright engine again, and Red contribute the Blossom to get a draw 1, and then we can use that to bring it back. Use Revolt to bring back Blossom. You know the drill. That is going to do it for the combo video today, guys. I hope you all got a better understanding of how this deck actually functions and how all of these different pieces work together to create really strong boards of 2 negates, 2 banishes, combinations of both. It's really interesting, all of the different lines that you can use in this deck by combining these engines together, and I find it a really rewarding combo deck to play. So I hope you guys try it out for yourselves and let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. Again, I want to get more eyes on this deck because I think it's really underrated, and I think with proper testing it can really take a big win at a tournament with the right player and the right amount of luck as well. So I hope you guys have a great day, and please be sure to like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy the content. I'll be putting out a lot more videos of this deck, so be on the lookout for that. Again, thank you all for watching, and have a great day.